it's that time of year again. We got our stocking hung with care in hopes that soon a tool guy, St. Nicholas, will come here. Anyway, and also I want to talk about this video, some gifts for guys like, kind of like, you know, if you got like a tool guy or car enthusiast or construction, some kind of guy who puts on steel toe work boots for a living or whatever, you want to get that guy a gift. I'll tell you right now, stay away from, you know, you go to the department store and they got this kiosk. It's called the Gifts for Men, and it's a bunch of weird crap. A coin bank that counts the coins, and a little wannabe golf thing that you play golf on your damn desk or whatever. I'm like, well, I got a work bench. I don't have a desk. That's my workbench is the desk. My tool cart, my desk. You know, there's people who wear golf shoes out there, and there's people who wear work boots that, you know, steel toe work boots. Anyway, if you got one of those guys on your Christmas list, or, you know, they got those tools that I've seen there in the Gifts for Men. It's some piece of crap that has no functional use. You can't build a house with it. You can't work on your car. You know, just to stay away from that. Here's some gifts for guys right here. So on the first day of Tool Guy Christmas, Uncle Eddie gave to you a set of impact sockets. Can't go wrong with impact sockets. Everybody should have impact sockets. Now, some people think, you know, everybody should have, you know, free college or health insurance or whatever. I think everybody should have impact sockets. And that's why this year, when it comes time to elect a new president, I'm going to elect them simply on their stance on free impact sockets. And then, of course, with the impact sockets, on the second day of Tool Guy Christmas, Uncle Eddie gave to me. Wait, I am Uncle Eddie, so I did buy all this stuff for myself. So anyway, you got this half-inch drive swivel head ratchet handle I got at Harbor Freight here, and it matches the sockets pretty much. These are for impact guns, you know, the air electric operated impact guns, but I use them also with my handheld ratchets. And another tip, just a real quick tip here, you know, you buy your sockets and stuff. This should take care of your half-inch drives. You buy an set impact sockets, and you should be able to use them just as regular half-inch drives, so you don't have to spend money buying another set of half-inch drive sockets. On the third day of Christmas, or of Tool Guy Christmas, you get the picture. Power drill. You can get these at any kind of like a home style retail, like a home improvement retail store, I think even like Target, Walmart, but like Home Depot, Lowe's, those kind of places, Harbor Freight, all should carry power drills. Let's see. And then, of course, on the fourth day of Tool Guy Christmas, drill bits to go with the drill. I mean, you don't give a kid, you know, a toy without batteries. Well, there you go. And depending on what other kind of toys you get for Christmas, on the fifth day of Christmas, shotgun shells. Never go wrong with shotgun shells. If you got a gun guy, tool guy, gun guy on your Christmas list. Now, some tool guys and cars that don't like guns, and those guys are fine, and they can go pee when they sit down. So on the sixth day of Christmas, Tool Guy Christmas, we're talking about rifle ammunition. Because you can never have enough of that either. Now we're talking on the seventh day. On the seventh day, we'll give you 12 great Merle Haggard hits. This is the Okie from Muskogee album. We got Okie from Muskogee, of course. Sing Me Back Home, all of his good early 60s stuff. He sang some Buck Owens songs and stuff. Anyway, it was awesome. Alright, now on the 8th day of Tool Guy Christmas, a Haynes automotive repair manual for whatever car you happen to have. So this is for a Ford Econoline, but you don't have to get them for a Ford Econoline. On the 9th day of Christmas, how about a heat? This is a digital infrared thermometer. You can use it for working on your cars and stuff, or you know, during the holidays, you know, to make sure the turkey's done or the ham or your hot cocoa isn't too hot. You can never go wrong with Smokey and the Bandit. All right, we're on the 10th day of Tool Guy Christmas. Smokey and the Bandit. It's got 7 movies, 3 of the original movies, and then some of the made-for-TV movies. On the 11th day of Uncle Eddie's Tool Guy Christmas, first aid kit. Because if you're getting somebody a drill, power tools, ammunition, sockets, and if they're, you know, working on their car and skin their knuckles, or they try jumping their Trans Am over a football field or whatever, you're going to probably need first aid kit here. And on the 12th day of a Tool Guy Christmas, the best gift that was ever given to me, one of the best, the complete Walker Texas Ranger series on DVD. This can be found online, I think at Walmart, and Amazon has it. Anyway, this is a surefire gift for any guy on your Christmas list. I mean, you know, if he doesn't like it, then you can go tell him to go stand on his head and stack BBs, because, like I said, this was like the greatest gift. So anyway, those are my 12 Tool Guy Christmas presents and stuff. And, you know, I would be happy receiving any of these. I was happy. Now, there's some other gifts you can give a guy, but the censors won't allow me to talk about those. Well, anyway, we'll move on to some stocking stuffers here. This, I think I talked about in one of my other videos. It's a little battery and alternator tester. It was like $5 at Harbor Freight. That's a pretty cool little stocking stuffer there. Gorilla Glue. Crow's feet ratchet, or yeah, they go into the extension. They're crow's feet wrenches. They're pretty cool. And why would you want, you know, oranges and apples and everything when you could go reach into your stocking and get some WD-40? Yeah, this is a nice little 8-ounce can. Well, I hope you liked these gift ideas, and if you didn't, well then, you know, you're probably the kind of person that gives people socks and underwear. And Merry Christmas, and Happy New Year, and Happy Hanukkah, and whatever else you celebrate. And if you don't celebrate, well, bah humbug to you too. Anyway, you can go stand on your head and stack BBs. I don't care. I'll see you when I see you.